Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the member opposite for the question. And he brings up a very valid point with respect to trying to engage seniors across this province and be part of the workforce solutions. In fact, I was in his hometown not very long ago in the Madawaska region, where the Chamber of Commerce in that region came up with a program with support from our department and to get seniors back to work. Maybe they want to work 1 day a week, 2 days a week. Maybe they want to work a few hours here and there. There's great success at the golf course in Madawaska right in his region in that regard. That program was so successful and blew away all the targets right in that region. We took that program province-wide, and we're getting results across the province, Mr. Speaker.
Minister of Post-Secondary Education, Training and Labour.
You know, I would hate to get up every day and see the world from the perspective of a Liberal where the glass is always half empty, Mr. Speaker. You know, they want to talk about the labour force and with making sure that we're meeting some of our labour market demands. You know, it was a Liberal government, Mr. Speaker, that cut the seats at Memorial University a number of years ago. And what I was proud to be part of a government, Mr. Speaker, that bought those seats back a number of years ago. And I was also proud, Mr. Speaker, to be a part of a government years later that actually repatriated those seats and brought them back to New Brunswick to Dalhousie Medicine, Mr. Speaker. So you know what, Mr. Speaker? They can sit there and they can whine and complain about the glass being half empty all they want. I showed the member opposite a great project in his hometown, in his home region, that's had great success, Mr. Speaker. You know, they can talk about the glass being half empty all they want, Mr. Speaker, but you know what? We're working hard to fill the glass up over here.
Training and Labour.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the member opposite for the question, and I actually look forward to the conversation this afternoon. There is an ongoing conversation across the country around paid sick leave, and the member opposite is quite right in terms of the way things have changed with respect to the spreading of viruses and the fact that we've come through a global pandemic very recently. And if we expect people to stay at home, we have to start thinking outside the box. Look, we're taking a look at the legislation that they've proposed. I look forward to that conversation this afternoon, but it is a very timely discussion, and it is one that we need to have. And I would encourage the members opposite from the Green Party throughout the afternoon. Let's have that conversation both on the floor and off to the side, because I do think it's a very timely discussion. It's happening at our FPT meetings across the country, and I know there's other jurisdictions that are certainly looking in this direction as well.
Minister of Post-Secondary Education, Training and Labour.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And as I indicated a few minutes ago, with respect to viruses and pandemics, and a lot of things changed coming out of COVID, quite frankly. More people work at home than ever before, and we're going to have to look at how we maybe rethink some of our labour laws around that in terms of other protections above and beyond the type of protection that the member opposite is talking about here. So once again, I'll reiterate what I said. I look forward to the conversation today. It won't end with the conversation today as well, and I would ask that we have a couple of other conversations off to the side in terms of looking at this specific bill and whether or not it's the bill that we need to get done what's being considered, or what other aspects that we could look at as well. Thank you.
The Deputy to Ken Sud.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, we had quite a show there from the Minister of